Hello, my wonderful people. Today I'm not doing any strategy. I'm not doing any. I was just forced to do this because I thought it would be necessary before I share what I have to share. Okay, it is called belly system, and it is a premium product. And I've seen some of my fellow traders, have featured this product. And I visited one of the channels and I found they are selling this product. But for me, since I got it from a friend, I didn't buy, I thought it would be good for me also to share with my platform. But now it is also necessary for you to know how to use it, okay? It is very necessary for you to know how to use it. So this one is just a quick 10-minute review from me, okay? This is a quick 10-minute review of the belly system, just capturing how it is used, okay? Just capturing how it is used, nothing much. So it includes two indicators. For me, for my platform, I will include this template, but you can just install the indicators. There are two of them. Let me just look for it. Let me go back to the downloads. So let me search for it. Belly system, here it is. So these are the indicators: 4 times something and support demand. So support demand is this, and then the 4 times the other name is this, okay? So it involves like 3. It involves like 3. There is always a bullish harami, bull cross, bull harami, bull cross, and another one. I can't remember because it's not showing here now. Another major thing for this indicator is this support and resistance areas, like the main reversal areas. Like for you see here, it came this area here. When you draw the line coming this side, you will find it draws from very long, not like from this point alone. So it knew from way behind that this was a support resistance area from way far. So that is why it gives you this area as a major reversal area, okay? So another point to note in this is that this point also is that it is not drawing this point just for the sake of drawing. It took from this area. Okay, it took from this area. You see, it started from this area to the middle of this other spike, and it goes all the way far. You can even check H1 4 hour. These areas will be dating back, like it is major support and resistance. So another major benefit of this indicator, this sometimes it repaints. I need to tell you that in advance. Yes, it repaints, but as long as you've gotten these major areas, so you will play around, okay? You will play around, like when this bullish candle comes, you just don't take it innocently, okay? As long as you know your support and resistance areas, you have to be a bit keen on that, because spikes sometimes they don't respect, they don't respect. So an arrow can come and then spike will come and catch you, and then that arrow disappears. So don't blame the system, but just just that the currency that you're trading at that time does not respect really, the essence of, the spike came and it had to go in this direction. No, so it does not respect, okay? But as long as you have these areas, that is the major point. Another thing is that this indicator calculates the Fibonacci levels for you, okay? And so even this point, from this point down here to this point down here, it's calculated like if you can see here, from 0 to 23 to 38 to 50 to 68 to 76 to 80 something, and then 200. So these points here, you will expect, since we are on M5, you will expect some reversals, okay? Some spikes and reversals. Like see here, this one happened at around area 38, this one happened at around area 50, okay? And you see around area 38 here, it is a lot. Even when you get back, it is a lot. So anytime you are on an uptrend or downtrend, always be keen to check what is happening around 38 and 61. Those are really the major points, okay, in reversals when it comes to. I'll still do another different tutorial for the Fibonacci levels, especially for boom and crash, but this is just a rough idea to tell you that this indicator points out for you. Another thing to note is that don't use it on M1. You will be missing the point, okay? It does not work on M1. You will really be missing the point big time. Use it on M5 going forward. But for me, when I want to really catch a good trend, I would use it on M15. Do you see like this M15, the way it really brought it forth very clearly? If you were using this system, you would have gotten all this, okay, from top to the bottom, because it would have shown you, and it reversed at this point where the red one was at the peak of it, okay, and then a bearish engulfing showed forth. So you were supposed to have picked this from the top and come with it all the way down to the bottom. And then you see here this green area, it was I've been telling people in my channel, when you want to trade a breakout, draw the top and the bottom of the ranging zone, okay, draw the top and the bottom of the ranging zone. So anytime it will break free out of your ranging zone, then you know you are good to go. So this here was our breakout point. This here was our breakout point, and we go with it. Same to here. Even if you had not placed this trade here, you could have gotten the trade here as it broke through out of that box and out of this ranging zone, like all this area ranging zone. So you had gotten this trade here and come down with it, okay? So this is just a rough how to use it. So it will give you these two major areas, and then the Fibonacci. So use this to your advantage. Especially the Fibonacci. You see here level 38. It came, it spiked, reached level 38, retraced back, and then came again, spiked to level 50, retraced back, spiked again. So even in spiking, the spikes will honor the Fibonacci levels, okay? It will honor the Fibonacci levels. Look from this area here, from area 61 to area 76 or 86. Look, it did twice, okay? It did twice to tell you it is a major zone. And then from there went to level 100, and then all this is consolidations. If you had this system, you had not had placed your trade around this consolidations area, but you had placed it here. When this bull cross came, the last minute as it went up, you had placed your trade there as it was breaking free out of the zone, okay? So it will help you to sift fake signals, yeah? It will help you to sift fake signals, and also it will give you a rough idea of what is happening in the market. And when you reach these zones, like now when you pick a trade here, you can make your first profit, take profit to be at 50, and then second take profit to be at 23. So all these areas within are like, how do I put it, are trading areas, okay? So what you do when you've picked your trade here, just go with it as you're trailing your stop loss, until at least when the last the last spike will start coming down, so it will hit you and take you out of the market and you know, close the trade for you. So that is what I would do with this. Like, you trade your stop loss as you go, you trade your stop loss, you're locking in some profit. So don't close the trade again too early, but just trade your stop loss. So this is M15. Let's go to M30. Here is M30. You see the same thing. So the zones that were used on M15 is the same zones that is used in M30, and all these are the Fibonacci lines. And you see even here it was so clear. Another one here engulfing bull, another one bearish engulfing here bull cross, okay, bull cross. So it is a very clear signal if you know how to check. Now this is the Fibonacci level 0 to 100 from here to here. Then here down at the bottom is the extension when the market was coming from at the bottom here. So it retested this area 3 times, 1, 2, 3, and then from there it started going up. So you see there is a bull cross here. So there was a first sign here and then another one here, and this is M30. So you would have just gone with the market as you're locking your profit, as you're locking with your profit, you know. And you see they are very accurate. They are very accurate in the sense of if it doesn't repaint, you will take that signal to be a solid signal, especially if you're on a higher time frame. So if you get this signal on a higher time frame, and probably by the time this here Fibonacci was down here, so all this area would have been painted green. So if a signal comes when you are in your green box, then you know it is time to go up, up, up. When you reached here also, you knew it was your time to get out of the buy trade and then get into a sell trade. Okay, so don't use it in M1, but use it in M5 and above. So this is H1. You see it's still very, very accurate. See around this area, very, very accurate. Gives you these zones. You see the way it's very accurate, very accurate, very accurate, especially for some of us who want to trade the trend. This software will be able to help you. Okay, this software will be able to help you. So I would be doing another version of this, like what else you can add so that it can be more accurate to avoid any false signals. But as per now, even with this, if you are a long-term trader, I mean, this would work for you very well. Like you see, it does not give signals in between. It gives at the top and at the bottom. So you can ride on this a whole 3 days, just riding on this. When it reaches the green box, it just starts giving the bullish, you know, then you ride again with it. As long as you are, I wouldn't close trades when it is in between here, even if a signal comes like here. I wouldn't so much close unless it hits me, like if I was coming down and then the trade has reversed and started going up. So I would only close if now, like here, I placed a down and then it came. You see the consolidation is even on the 50 area, and then after the consolidation it started going against me. So I would not have closed. Instead, I would have trailed my stop loss. So when my stop loss was somewhere there and the market wanted to break out and go up, it would have taken me out of the market. Okay, it would have taken me out of the market. So what you do with this kind of setup, you make sure you stick to a certain time frame. If you want to stick to H1, stick to H1. If you want to stick to M30, stick to M30. If you want to stick to H4, stick to H4. You see the same on H4, same timing again. You see all this same timing. But for me, I comfortably do H1, okay, and M30, especially for boom and crash. You see in the box, and then it went up, reaching up, came down. So all these are very valid signals, okay, very valid signals. So the major point to take home with this kind of indicator is that check the Fibonacci lines. Check the Fibonacci lines. It's giving you the up point and the down point. You don't struggle to locate that. So, and then you will be seeing the Fibonacci. Now check on H4. It's very clear. So it starts from the box at the top, comes, reaches level 61. I told you level 61 is a major point. So it comes from the top, reaches level 61, retests again to go up, comes and passes level 61, but it again consolidates around level 88, okay, passes 61 to 50, consolidates between level 38 to 61. So this is a consolidation area. If you know that, you will never miss the market again. So after the consolidation between this around area 50, so you see it was touching 38 and going to 61, but the middle line is 50. All those are Fibonacci lines, okay, all those are Fibonacci lines. So after it broke through from here, it went again to our level 88. All that is Fibonacci line. So it traded around this area and then went to retest at 100, and then the moment it was at the peak of 100, now it had to drop all the way to 0, okay, without this time round, without much consolidations, okay, because it had retested all the levels as it was going up and down. So it now had to come in a straight force. And again, look here, when it was playing, it was like retesting this area. So by the time it was the third retesting, every time you find an area has been retested 3 times, the trade that will come after that point is very. So this is the first time, the second time, so this was the third retesting. So on the third retesting, the market had to go double what it had done before, okay, because it had now like found very strong trend and momentum. Then from reaching at the bottom here again, it went up to the box, to the edge of the box, and then came down again on a swoop to level 38. Okay, you see, from level 50 going forward, it was much of consolidations, but yet it was still going forward, and then it swooped down to level 38. Okay, consolidated on level 38, and now it's on its way up again. Okay, so if you are able to know how to use this, what to take home is, yes, these arrows might repaint at times, but not always, but use the Fibonacci lines and this box, the upper and the lower, they are very accurate, okay? But again, even if these arrows repaint, it's not like it will fail you 100%, no, it will not fail you. So use these arrows if it is on this zone here and this zone here, okay? So it will come in handy if you are within the zones, okay? So it repaints, but not very much. I've seen some people rectify that and say, oh, it's repainting, whatever, it's not usable. For me, because I know the rules of the market, I use it very comfortably, and I don't feel the pain of the repainting part, okay? So that's it for this. It was just a simple tutorial. When you download from the platform, you will get it. It's in this one. It's in a zip folder. Okay. So when you, let me just search again, Belly. Here. So you will get it while it is in this folder. Just right click it. You must be having a WinRAR or something to unzip. Here you extract it. After it's been extracted, you get it here. So when you open like this, you just come and you must have opened, initially you must have opened your folder on your MT5 here. So you click on the file of the MT5, it will give you this menu. So you choose the open data folder, and then it will bring you here. You choose the MQL5 here, indicators here. So all these are indicators. So you will copy the indicators from your download folder, Belly system. You just come, right click, copy. Sorry, what am I doing? I want to copy this. Copy, and then come now and open your folder of indicators here, the MQL5 folder, and then just paste. You see, mine is already there, so it's asking me if it is to replace. Of course, I'm not going to replace. So after you've saved like that, make sure you close the MT5 folder and also close your MT5 account. Shut it down completely. Okay, shut it down completely, and then now restart again the MT5. You restart it again. So after you restart it, now you open a new currency, and from the currency you set your indicator, so it will be reflecting at that time. Okay, so that's it for this tutorial, and happy trading. There you go. So after you open, you come and go to your new chart, room 1000. Now let me open a different one this time round. Room 500. This is on H1. Insert indicators, custom. It was this one. Allow. Okay, Okay, there you go. And then the other one is insert indicators custom. It is support something. Let's check for it. Sorry, I have so much in my MT5. Some are inbuilt, some are with cost F, no. Some are inbuilt, some I'm still testing, so forgive me if you're listening to some noises. You know it's weekend, so people are home, and there's so much happening around here. I was forced to just go into the market and do this. I was not planning to, but since I thought it would be good, I don't know if it is this support demand. Yes, support demand. There you go. Of course you can tailor make your, I don't show grid. There you go. So file, tools, standard, tools. Sorry. I'm trying to put the time frame. Standard, line, time frame. So let's narrow this, and then we also come to time frame. So there you are on M30. You see very clearly it started from this point, going up here, coming down. So this can be, I'm so sure if you can be able to, even if you complain and say, you know, it's repainting, like these levels are repainting, if you're able to add to something else, I know it will give you very good accurate signals. Okay, you see, like this, as long as we've come out of the green area and it's telling you we are going up, so this would have been another entry. You see, before it broke out of this red box around the Fibonacci at 88. Here this level is Fibonacci 78. Okay, you see consolidation around 78, and then after it broke out of 78, came down to level 50, it crossed level 60, came all the way to level 50, reversed a bit, then came to level 38, then reversed again. So currently it is consolidating between 50 and 38. Okay, it's consolidating between 50 and 38. So it is a very good indicator if you know how to. Okay, so please join our channel, Telegram channel, also subscribe to this channel, and happy trading, and God bless you.